Hi Sagittarius, it's Power Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have your own reading, Sagittarius, and I have your oracle cards here set out, right? And today we're using these these few decks here, right? And we have twice, we have Blessed over here, we have this cute fairy here, and you know, she's kind of playing with her kind of tail, so to speak, right? She's a fairy and a mermaid both, I believe, right? Can't get better than that, right? So, you know, here she is, and she's blessed, right? And then we have this other card, Rainbow Blessings. Blessings are showering your life right here, right? We have Joy and Delight. Open your heart to joy. I can't make this stuff up. I just have all these cards in a box, and all I can see is the back of them, and I just kind of pull these cards out, right? And this is how beautiful they are showing up. We have the Loyal Heart card right next to Open Your Heart to Joy, right? Joy and Delight. And the Loyal Heart means, you know, we see these two owls. I think they call these barn owls. I don't know why, because they look very not majestic. They do look majestic, but they look very kind of exotic. But you know, I think, yeah, long story short, though, here they are looking at each other. The hearts are fluttering, like, you're the one, baby. Yeah, for sure, right? And they're both wearing crowns, like, I'm the king and you're the queen, and here's our empire together. And, you know, this is just wonderful, right? And they're loyal to each other, like, you're the one I love. So, you know, it's kind of like, why do I need to, like, go anywhere else? That's kind of how I see that card. And then we have this other card here, Watching Clouds. Sit back, rest, and relax. Okay, so, you know, maybe you are waiting for somebody when we see this, Watching Clouds, right? And then we have this other card here, By the Book, right? And this can talk about maybe somebody who has been kind of living by the book, right? We have all these elephants, and they are all kind of, you know, they're following each other here. I feel like they could even be tied. I'm not sure if they're tied to each other, but they're following the lead here, kind of. But this can talk about somebody too who maybe thinks they're doing the right thing sometimes, by the book, right? It could be possibly here, or, you know, this could also talk about somebody who just feels like, well, let me kind of go with the flow. It depends how you look at that, right? Maybe somebody was married here, like I said, by the book. But we have the nothingness here card, which is really interesting here because it's a number 5, almost like, and you know, interesting here because this can talk about change, but it can talk about doing nothing. And the card is blank, like, you know, maybe somebody's, you know, that could mean a few different things, definitely here. And, you know, Sagittarius, we have Stabbed in the Back and the Wedding Rings card, right? I have my little black cards out today. And we have Heartbreak, Pain, Separation, Deception, and a Shocking Attack. Well, you're not going to be attacked. No, Sagittarius, you're not. And then we have the Wedding Rings, Union, Wedding, Married, Soul Connection, Eternal Love, and Everlasting Promise. And so, you know, we have these Blessings card and the Loyal Heart where, you know, the owls are looking at each other. They're kind of, you know, recognizing each other here on top of this egg, which has, you know, a heart too. And they're recognizing each other. You're my soulmate. Somebody could be separating to be with you, Sagittarius, is my point. Yeah, and they want a wedding or a very serious union with you. I feel like they do. So let's get into this reading here, and let's see what we have today. We're using our, you know, non-traditional cards, but we're gonna complement them with the traditional tarot for all you guys who, you know, want to see the regular tarot, right? Let's see what we have for Sagittarius. Let's see what we have for Sagittarius, and we have the False Halo. We do. And I've already seen this card come out, so I'm going to have to take it. It is the Secret. Yeah, it is. And this is the angel here, and she is saying, hush, hush, about the secret. And this couple that stands together are completely happy and on the same page. They're dressed the same. They almost have the same hairdo. Oh my God, right? And so, you know, that's what's happening. So let's see what else we have for Sagittarius. You could be expecting here, or maybe this is what you want. This talks about somebody who's kind of keeping appearances, like they're not really in a happy union, but they have been. Maybe you know this about somebody here. And we have the taskmaster is coming into play. This is somebody who makes a decision that usually, or does something, right, that kind of hurts somebody. Or it can be seen as very like evil possibly, or mean, right? And the taskmaster knows that. There could be a time here, because we have like a time slot or something like that, like a timeline, not a time slot. And, you know, here's the hourglass showing up. That's why I'm saying that. There could be an ending here, because we have this little card I was talking about. And then we have the skulls right here. It looks like somebody is leaving somebody here, like they're making a decision to leave somebody. It's just kind of based on these cards, right? And then we have the farewell card. And here he is saying goodbye. Somebody already decided here that they're going to say goodbye to somebody. Yeah, they did. Because this is part of the past, the farewell. And we see the man here, and, you know, he looks like some kind of American actor here. Although he is very Mediterranean looking. He's saying goodbye here. Yeah, and, you know, he's, and you know he's saying goodbye because the other guy's waving back to him. But the other guy's going back to the house with the food and the wagon. And this guy has his little vagabond, his little, you know, overnight bag here. And he's really saying goodbye. We also have the disaster here. Wow. And this is a couple who is chained together and they are not happy. Somebody's leaving somebody to come and be with you. And that's what I was saying a minute ago. Let's see what else we have for Sagittarius. Let's see what we have for Sagittarius. Wow. But this, you know, this person here, it looks like somebody's returning to you because you are like their loyal heart. Or, you know, they are your loyal heart, right? Right here with this card. And this is blessed. This could be saying that this is blessed by the universe. It really could be. Because we have the blessed card here and the fairies here next to the loyal heart card. And this is telling you to open your heart to joy, Sagittarius. Blessings are showering your life. Oh my gee, right? Yeah. Let's see what else we have for Sagittarius. And this can be your dynamic with somebody here. And this is the Garden of the Insights. This is where this woman is trusting her spiritual insights. She's trusting her spirit guide. She's trusting her own intuition. She's trusting what the universe is bringing to her. And this could be your kind of dynamic with this other person. We have the Ice Queen. Wow. And here's the woman. She's crying here, and she's the queen, and, you know, she's holding up the mirror here, or she's actually just holding it. It's cracked. And she's crying here. This is sad. You know, somebody's leaving somebody here, and this is your person, most likely. Unless you're doing this, Sagittarius, right? But this looks like this is them. It does. Leaving somebody right here that they're unhappy with this disaster card. These two people are on this card looking at each other like, do we still want to stay together? We're chained here. We're maybe binded, maybe by materialism. Maybe by materialism, possibly. But we're bound here. We're bound together, right? With this binding, but it's not a happy one. And they're looking at each other like they know the truth, and the devil's in the back, kind of hanging over them, like, I have you stuck together, I have you chained. Let's see what else we have. We have the Nemazine, and this is your hopes and fears, right? Your outcome will be in the other reading. And the Nemazine is like, you're hoping, this could be somebody from your past right here. You could be hoping to bring something from the past kind of back to life, right? Or bring it into the future, because here we see the past and the future, and part of her is in the past and part of her is in the future. This talks about remembering something in order to, you could be remembering the joy you had with somebody. Yeah. You could be hoping that maybe this person would be figuring out here, maybe they would be understanding something from their past in order to have like a future with you, or to bring this into the light. You could be, because this card talks about somebody needs to remember something from their past in order to help them with their current with their current life, with life today, or with, right? And let's see what we have in the heart of the matter. The first card here was the false halo, and this is somebody who this can be about kind of the dark and the light as well, because we see this one person here is kind of like the witch, and she's kind of like the angel, both, right? We see the witch's face on the left kind of, and the angel's face over here. And so it doesn't have to be a witch, though. This can talk about excuse me, it can talk about somebody who like has felt tricked. It can be somebody who feels like they're dangling a carrot in front of somebody. It can be also like, what do I do, kind of like I'm feeling tricked kind of by my alter ego, right? The devil on your shoulder on one side, and the other side is the angel. Yeah, you could maybe, I feel like you might be in a little bit of like confusion here, possibly. I feel like you're a secret, Sagittarius. The second card here is the card of a secret. There could be, sometimes there could have been past trickery here, there could have been, or some type of maybe hypocrisy, right? Where somebody, like, you might say to somebody, well, you know, you were doing this, but maybe you were doing it too, something like that. And this can, you know, when we see hypocrisy, sometimes, this is getting kind of deep here, right? But we see this card about heartbreak and pain. I just feel like somebody, it looks like you are kind of, you know, like you're not clear what's going to happen here. There we go. You're not clear here. Yeah, and that's what kind of like this card, the false halo, it can talk about kind of being kind of tricked by your own kind of feelings. Like, well, you know, this person was so good to me, or even maybe they tricked you in the past, and now you don't know if you can trust them if they return. It's kind of that energy here. And we have this card, joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. And don't worry, lie back, rest, and relax. And we have this card about caring here. This woman is, this can be grief. Somebody could be in grief here. I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is, in this reading, it really kind of talk about another union for sure. Because we have somebody bringing you something beautiful. I believe they are. Or you're saying goodbye to somebody here to bring somebody something beautiful. But there's a breakup here. We see it over here. There's some type of separation here, or an ending. Here's the man saying goodbye. And here's the couple here that is very unhappy together. So this is probably you, Sagittarius, the secret. Somebody could be telling somebody, I've kind of had a secret. It's possible here. And then we have this card here where the woman is definitely caring. This is very, this is like really deep here. And let's see what they say about the false halo. Let's see what they have here showing up here in the kind of, right, in the as the first card, which is a trippy card as the first card. Let's see if we can kind of find this real quick here. The false halo, and this could be Scorpio energy, Pisces, doesn't have to be at all. No, we have good and evil, right? Conception of heaven, hypocrisy, the fallen angel, impartiality. And the dark angel is tricking you at this moment. Of course, he has clothed himself in a wonderful coat of lights and proclaimed your work, your guru, and the new relationship to be noble, holy, and God-fearing. You could be you could be kind of concerned here, maybe, that somebody is kind of not telling you the truth here maybe about a union here. But this can be somebody else who's like, I feel like separating from somebody here. Probably for a secret, probably to be with you here. This looks like it is this couple over here that is very unhappy, chained by the devil. This could have been, somebody could have gone through a painful learning experience here. This could be your person's energy. A painful learning experience, like I feel like Sagittarius is probably the one, and they might have had to leave somebody right here, stabbed in the back, in order to have you. Somebody knows here, Sagittarius, you or this person, that you guys are both soulmates. That's what's going on here. Somebody realized that. And maybe they think this by the book card can talk about, sometimes it can talk about somebody who is like going by the book, but like in a way kind of like, well, that's what the universe wants for me. I have to kind of go with the flow, where these elephants are kind of, you know, all going here in this line. I have to go with the flow. And then we have this card in the heart of the matter. This woman, she's caring for the children here, this child rather, her baby. And, you know, she is, this card talks about grief. Somebody could be grieving right now. Let's see what we have for that card. Let's see what we have. This is called caring, sympathy, watching over someone, caring, grief, the problem child, helper. You have forgotten there is somebody dependent on your sympathy and care. You know, this could be somebody who has kind of really gone back and forth for a long time, and they feel kind of like a hypocrite. I don't think this is your energy. But they know that they have somebody else to care for. That's what this usually is about. That's why she's caring for the baby here. OMG. And so we have here, somebody felt like kind of like guilt here. Yeah, they felt guilt, I believe, because they're saying goodbye. Here's the farewell card. Because this card, the false halo, can talk about, it can talk about guilt and hypocrisy both. And here we have the taskmaster coming into play. Somebody already made this decision to say goodbye to somebody, and they feel guilty here. I feel like they're going to take care of, whoever this is going to take care of their kids, or maybe help somebody they're leaving that is far less dependent, or far more dependent, or far less kind of capable, right? Maybe somebody who, it could be, wow. And here we have somebody making this decision coming into play. Let's put a card right here into, let's get a tarot card. Let's see what we have for Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, right in the heart of the matter, we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah. And maybe you have felt really stuck here, that you know that somebody here might feel guilty about a situation, maybe because they have to care for somebody, take care of kids or something like that. That card is all about caring. Yeah, and so let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck here for Sagittarius. Yeah, we're going to get another deck here, and we're going to give it a shuffle and see what comes up here. Yeah, this card kind of should have been shuffled already, but let's see what we have for, should have been, could have been, right? Let's see what we got for you guys. And because this is a very deep reading. Yeah, it is. I mean, it talks about a farewell here for sure, but it talks about a loyal heart and somebody, I feel like this person found out that it is you, Sagittarius, because we have here in the hopes and fears, the Nemazine. It's like somebody who, like, in order, you know, somebody who realizes something about their past that will kind of set them free or bring them joy or bring them into union even. And this is what you're hoping over here. I feel like you have a past relationship with somebody where you guys shared something very, very, very unique and very special. And you're hoping this person will really kind of remember that. And let's see what else we have. So the bottom of the deck for you guys, for you, Sagittarius, is the Five of Cups. This is a sad ending. We have the Four of Wands. This can be a sad ending with the Death card. That's what this person, somebody's grieving here. Your person most likely over an ending here. I'm pretty sure here, that card. And so then we have here the Hanged Man, maybe Pisces. Maybe your person is Pisces, right? They could be Scorpio with the Death card. We have the Seven of Swords. This looks like an escape right next to the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like somebody's escaping a union for you. They are, and that's you, the wheel, I'm pretty sure here. And then we have the Six of Swords. This is leaving again. And this is matching up to this farewell card right here at the bottom of the deck. So somebody is leaving here to come and be with you because they feel like you are their soulmate. That's what they know. Very deep reading. Let's see what's coming into play. Yeah, we have the Phoenix, see? We have the rebirth right here, the transformation, the transcendence, rising from the ashes, right? To be reborn here. This is what you have. You have a rebirth coming into play because this person's leaving somebody, the taskmaster. Yeah, this person is making a decision they have already made the decision, and you have a new beginning. And energies, yeah, they already made it because we have the farewell card in the past. Let's get another card. And we have the impairment. Yeah, somebody's leaving somebody, and it's really kind of causing somebody like, this is called affliction. It's kind of really like an affliction is when something happens that really kind of slows you down or hurts you and harms you in a way here. Somebody is being like really slowed on their journey here, and they feel, this man has a broken leg and he's walking on this really long path. And somebody's leaving somebody here, and they're leaving them like with a real kind of disadvantage. Yeah, they are. Probably a broken heart and even more. Let's get a card on the past here. And we have the Five of Wands. Yeah, and this is competition. Somebody's leaving because of competition. And what's coming soon here is the disaster card, where we see these people who are chained and they're not happy. The Six of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Yeah, and so we see three people here. We have the Three of Swords. And there's a disaster. There's an ending here. Yeah, there's an ending right here. And this 6 here talks about a priority. You're somebody's priority, Sagittarius. Or this is a priority for them, ending this other situation. Yeah, there's heartbreak here. We have the stabbed in the back. Somebody's heartbroken. And then we have the wedding rings card right here. Right? Let's get another card for what's coming soon. This is heartbreak, pretty sure here. Especially next to this Eight of Swords. I don't believe it's your heartbreak. We have the split. And these people are like, they're looking at, this is called the split or the disagreement, right? Here they are, they're together, but there is a big split between them, and the sword is between them, and she's crossing her arms and he's clenching his fists. Like there's anger here between a couple. Yeah, two people are going to break up here, and I feel like there's probably going to be heartbreak and anger and all this. Yeah, I feel like that's what's happening here. Because somebody feels stabbed in the back here. And how other people could be affecting you, Sagittarius, or your dynamic with this person. Showing up here, the Garden of Insights and the Angel both. This card talks about, somebody is following their intuition here. That's what the Garden of Insights is. This woman is outside planting, and she's meditating while she plants. Right? A lot of people do that. This is why gardening is so very healing. Yeah. And so let's get another card here. We have the card of Eve. Yeah. You have really made somebody wake up to the life that they want with you, Sagittarius, because here's Eve questioning her her life. Do I want to be over here as a mother or in a union, or do I want to be single? You've made somebody really question their life here, and they have, really gone into their intuition here, or used it or trusted it here. They have. I feel like they have. I feel like this person knows you're a soulmate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have. And so let's get a card on that. The regular tarot, let's see what we have. And we have the card of the Hanged Man. Okay, your person could be Pisces. We've already seen the Hangman over here. And this could be how other people affect you. Your person, most likely here. I feel like they have totally figured out. I feel like they went through an identity crisis. Do I want to be with Sagittarius, or do I want to be most likely in this other union here? They're trusting their intuition right here. You could have been in limbo about this for a long time, right? You could have. You could have been trying to gain your perspective and really kind of enlighten yourself about this whole situation for a long time. And this could be how you affect them. We have the Ice Queen here. And this is a woman who is crying here. This could be somebody they're leaving right here. And this Ice Queen talks about somebody accepting the truth. Kind of like the ugly truth. It can talk about that for sure. And we have In Your Hopes and Fears, Sagittarius, is the Nemesis. But let's get a card on the Queen here. This person here was discerning whether or not they were going to break somebody's heart to come be with you. They figured out here that the life they want is with you, with this two faces of Eve. They want this with you, for sure. And the Nemesis is, showing up here. Let's get one more card on how you might affect them. Let's see what we have. Yeah, this person hears the gesture and he's in jail. Now, everything he wants is on the outside of these bars. You have really made somebody question their life, I believe, with somebody else here, but definitely their life, about what they wanted in their life. You have definitely done that. This person realizes that they want to be with you. I believe this person thinks that they are following like the universe here, like by the book kind of. I feel like could be the book of, that card can be seen a few different ways, right? But by the book can be like, I'm following what kind of is written in the stars, right? Kind of like that. And we have Your Hopes and Fears, the Nemesis. Let's get a card on that. You're hoping this person will remember the past in order to have a future with you. I feel like you are. And here is the man. This is the warrior. He's shadow boxing with himself. You could be maybe, I feel like you are kind of hoping that this person would figure this out. Because that's what this man's trying to do. He's shadow boxing with himself, like trying to figure something out here. You might be fearing that this is too hard for them and that they have been fighting, going back and forth with themselves about this for a long time. And let's have one more look here, because I didn't talk about this card. And this is the card here of the Vanity Fair. And this is, talking about what you want here, or what you're expecting. You might think that this person has been keeping appearances with somebody else, because that's what the Vanity Fair card really is. And the King's Children, here you are. You could be thinking that this person has been like in an unhappy relationship where they were just kind of keeping appearances. That could be true, because we see the unhappy couple here, right? They are chained by the devil. We see an unhappy couple here fighting. You could have been like expecting that you know about this other person's union, it looks like, Sagittarius. It kind of like I don't know how you know. You might know intuitively, or you might really know maybe about their relationship. And here you're expecting that they are like keeping appearances with this other union. And I feel like you want them to come over to your side and marry you. I feel like you do. Because here's the King's Children, and he's crying out. I don't know why they call him the King's Children, which sounds weird to me, but he's crying out to this woman, I'm coming, I'm going to marry you, because she has her wedding veil on and her wedding dress. And he's over here, he has to cross the ocean first. You might know that this person has to leave somebody here in order to come here, because to be with you, right? On her side is the rainbow and the castle, and he's over here waving, I'm coming, I love you, you're the one. This is what you want, but you could be expecting that person has just been kind of in a union that they were keeping appearances maybe. And we're going to get one more card on Your Hopes and Fears for Sagittarius. It is changed, the Eight of Wands. You're hoping this person would remember something from the past, or that you could bring this from the past into the future, right? And then we have over here the shadow boxer, right? You're hoping for change. I feel like you are also fearing this person could have maybe been fighting with themselves about this situation. We're going to end this reading and go to the extended. We're going to see how they feel about you. We're going to see how they are seeing this relationship, what they would want to say to you, Sagittarius, although they are coming soon. I feel like they are, for sure. And also their environment, what type of their physical or their emotional environment. I really want to see that. We're going to see also any external influences here. There sure is, or outside influences, and what they are, right? And what you don't know about them, Sagittarius, or what they could be hiding. and of course their outcome. They're all super affordable. The link is below. We're going to use both tarot decks here in that reading. Yeah, thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here, and God bless you guys for sure. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.